A cheap VPN should make you cautious. In cybersecurity, low cost often means slow speeds, weak encryption, or corners cut on privacy. But Surfshark promises premium features and unlimited devices for the price of a cup of coffee. And that sounds almost too good to be true. Is this incredible value, or is there a catch? Now let's start with the headline feature that sounds simple but actually changes everything here: unlimited devices. Most premium VPNs cap you at 5 or 6 simultaneous connections, and that covers your phone, laptop, TV, tablet, and maybe a console. Add anything else and something has to disconnect. Think of it like a power strip with only 5 outlets. Once it's full, you're constantly unplugging one device to protect another. Surfshark removes that limit entirely, meaning there's no fixed cap. 10 devices, 20, even more, it's unlimited. During our testing, we ran multiple devices at once and monitored performance, stability, and drop-offs. And in theory, that's a huge advantage, but unlimited only matters if the performance actually holds up. The next question is whether Surfshark is cutting corners on network design in order to keep prices low. And that's where Nexus comes in. Nexus is Surfshark's network architecture built on what's called software-defined networking, or SDN for short. Instead of connecting you to one fixed server and keeping you there for the entire session, it routes your traffic through a broader software-defined network before assigning your exact location. So with a traditional VPN, you connect to a single server and receive a single IP address. And if that IP address changes, the connection usually drops. And you obviously would notice that immediately. But Nexus is designed to avoid that altogether. Because traffic is managed at the network level, Surfshark can rotate your IP address without interrupting the session. This setup relies heavily on WireGuard, which is Surfshark's default protocol. A VPN protocol is simply the set of rules that determines how your data is encrypted and transported. WireGuard is a newer protocol that's designed to be faster, lighter, and more efficient. It usually means quicker connections and more stable performance across the board. They also offer a dynamic MultiHop, a feature that lets you route your traffic through 2 VPN servers in 2 different countries instead of just one. This is going to add an extra layer of separation between you and your exit IP address. And in testing, all of these features worked as expected. Well, most people might not need them day to day. It's good to know that they exist and function properly if you do need them. The network doesn't feel stripped down just to justify the low price, which is always a good sign. Now we get to the section that determines whether cheap becomes a liability: security and privacy. Let's start with the fundamentals. Surfshark uses industry standard encryption. That's AES 256 with OpenVPN and IKE v2 ChaCha20 with WireGuard. And these are the same encryption standards used across most of the VPN industry today. In leak testing across multiple regions, we detected no DNS, IP, or WebRTC leaks. The kill switch also performed as intended, and when we forced a disconnect, traffic stopped immediately, preventing any data from leaking outside of the encrypted tunnel. Now, the bigger question in this category: logging. Surfshark states that it does not store browsing activity, IP addresses, or session history, and that claim has been audited. Deloitte verified the no logs policy, and it's been re-verified in more recent assessments as well. An audit doesn't guarantee perfection, but it does mean an independent firm examined whether the company's systems align with what its stated privacy policy is. It's also worth noting here that Surfshark is based in the Netherlands, a 9 Eyes jurisdiction. So for more privacy-focused users, that can raise some concerns. However, without stored activity logs, there would be limited identifiable data to hand over if requested. Now, infrastructure-wise, Surfshark runs on RAM-only servers, and that means data isn't written to traditional hard drives. If a server is ever rebooted or seized, the information stored in memory is automatically wiped. Then there's CleanWeb 2.0, their built-in ad and malware blocker. It can block known ad networks and flag domains before they even load. And in testing, it removed most visible ads and blocked known malicious domains, which is an added bonus. It's not a replacement for dedicated endpoint security, but it adds a practical layer of protection. So speed and privacy, the 2 areas where budget VPNs usually fall short, hold up pretty well with Surfshark. The only real catch that we found comes down to pricing. The introductory rate is genuinely low and very competitive. But like most long-term subscription services, it increases when the initial term ends, and that's kind of the industry norm for VPNs. The renewal price isn't unreasonable by any means, it's just important to understand that the initial rate that you see only applies for that first term. So if you're wondering why it looks looks so cheap? The answer is simple: aggressive introductory pricing. The good news is that for those first 2 years, or whichever term you choose, Surfshark offers some of the lowest introductory pricing for a premium VPN across the market. After that, the price is going to move in line with other top-tier providers. And at that stage, you can always reassess. There's no lock-in beyond the term that you choose. So ultimately, the big question is whether or not Surfshark is cutting corners to hit a low price. And based on our testing, there is no clear evidence that that is the case. The security stack is current, the no logs policy has been audited, the value is there, especially during the initial term. So to find out what the current introductory offer is, we've included the official link down below that'll give you the lowest available price, plus a few months for free depending on your region. But that's all for this Surfshark review. Let us know what you think of the platform down in the comments, and thanks so much for watching VPN Mentor. We'll see you in the next video.